Alright guys, so in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Facebook ads for CPA. Alright, so if you want to use Facebook ads to run your CPA offers, if you don't know what CPA offers means, or CPA, it simply means cost per action, okay? Cost per action. So I'm just going to show you exactly how to use um Facebook ads for CPA. Okay, so make sure you pay close attention to this video. So there are a few things you need to know. One of it is that if you're running CPA offers, or if you're running CPA offers without Facebook ads, you're leaving free money on the table, right? Let me show you exactly how beginners turn $10 into $50 a day, right? Simple plus money focus plus click, right? Based is actually a very easy and simple process, right? So it's actually one of the best ways to run CPA offers using Facebook ads. Okay, so CPA offers work better with CPA with Facebook ads, which is what I'm going to show you. Okay. All right, so let me just explain what CPA means in 10 seconds, right? So in case you don't know, so CPA means cost per action. You get paid when someone completes an action like signing up, installing an app, or submitting an email. It's super simple. Okay, example has to do with like app install, email submit, free trial, survey, or lead form and all of that. So let me walk you through the step by step on how to use Facebook ad for the CPA, right? For your CPA offer. So the first thing obviously is to join a CPA network. Join a CPA network. There are different ones online, right? The CPA lead. I think I've used this CPA lead before. I used to use it back in the day. So they're actually good. CPA lead. You have Max Bounty, you have Click Dealer, OG ads, AdWork Media, and all of that. So basically just select anyone you want. So let me show you how the CPA lead looks like. Now you probably already have yours, but then just for those who don't have, this is basically how it looks like. So you just create an account or log in, right? And then it's actually a very easy and simple process. Okay, let's go back. So once you signed up, you get approved and pick an offer. So you just pick an offer. Super simple. Choose a good offer, which is very crucial. What to look for? You want to look for one that is mobile friendly, because most people use their phone anyway to sign up with their mobile phones to engage in these CPA offers. So you want to look for one that is mobile friendly. You want to look for one that is simple action, right? That maybe they just have to like put in an email or something that is very simple, right? Also, you want one that is like maybe pays like $1 to $5. Right, these are just basic things to look out for and all of that. So you also want to look for one that is high conversion, that has a very high conversion rate, right, within a particular country. So what are you avoiding? You want to avoid complicated offers. There are offers that are genuinely very complicated that even the people that are signing up will not be able to complete, and they know it, but then they still put those offers. So you want to stay away from those offers, right? You also want to stay from offers with low payouts, right? And you want to stay from offers with desktop only, because majority of people actually use their mobile phones. So you want to stay from offers that use desktop only. And so beginners tend to lose a lot of money, especially if you're going to run Facebook ad. Remember, you're going to pay money using this Facebook ad. You're going to pay money, so you want to make sure that you want to get the best. You want to optimize very well. So that's why you want to stay away from complicated offers. You want to stay away from offers with low payouts, and you want to stay away from offers that only use desktop only to complete. Very important. So yeah. So what you want to do is that you want to get your tracking link. So inside that network, you copy your affiliate link. So usually if you've signed up, you'll see where the offers are. You can now select and choose your exact link, right? You can copy the exact offer and then get the link for the offer, right? This is an example, right? This is just a random one that I created. So step 4, never send traffic directly. This is very important. This is where most beginners make mistake. You want to try and send offer directly from your Facebook ad to your a CPA offer, right? So don't send traffic directly. Don't send traffic directly to CPA links, right? Your account will get banned. Not even can. I'm just being nice here. It will get banned, which is not what you want. So you want to be very careful. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through what you're going to do next. So what you want to do next is, instead of this, right, you want to create a landing page or a bridge page. Very important. And I'm going to walk you through in just a moment. but you want to create a landing page or a bridge page. And why do you want to create it? So you can warm users up, right? You can warm users up. Also, you get higher conversion, right, using bridge pages and all of that. And then it is way safer, especially on your Facebook network, right? Especially for your Facebook ad, it's way safer. So how do you now create this landing page? You can use different websites. You can use Card, you can use WordPress, you can use Systemic.io, which is my favorite. You can also use ClickFunnels. So I personally use Systemic.io. I've been using them for a very long time, and they are good. So you just create a simple landing page using Systemic.io or any particular one you want, actually any specific one you want. You can actually use Systemic.io, right? So you just sign up for a free trial and all of that. So set up a landing page. It is it's actually very easy. It's actually very, very easy to set up a landing page. So let me show you how a simple landing page looks like. All right. So I'm just searching this on Google. All right. So let me see. So let me come to the pictures and all of that. All right. So as you can see, these are different. So I'll look at this one, for example. I hope you can see it very well. I don't know if it's clear enough. How do I try and zoom this? So exactly. So I hope you can see this. So basically, this is an example of how a landing page should look like, right? So you fill in your Disney Plus data. This is an example and all of that. So you select that you own Disney Plus account. We will activate your membership, and all of that, blah blah blah. So basically, this is just an example of it. Once they've put in their details, choosing their country, how many months have they been using, how many months of free Disney Plus do you want? As you can see, so they just click on continue, right? This is like how a landing page looks like and all of that. So you can set it up for yourself using one of these, let me show you another one. I don't think this one is, let me show you another one. So let me show you another one right here. Okay, so yeah, basically this is another type of CPA landing page. So basically you get the point. Like, you just want to send them to a landing page where you tell them a little about what they are doing. So if it's to win money, so an example of landing page that you can do, the headline can be something like this, right? Get free $50 gift card today. Now basically $50 is not something that will strike people to fill in their details. So what you want to do is that you want to come here, and then maybe change it to $100 or $1,000 so that it will increase the likelihood of more people. Remember, you're running ads. So if you're running Facebook ads, okay, if you're running Facebook ads, you want to make sure that you will get more people to engage. So you can increase this free $1,000 gift card. You increase from $50 to $1,000 so that more people engage, so that you can make more money. Right. So the bigger the free gift is, the more compelling your offer will be. All right. So once you've done that, the headline, and all of that, so you can just do some sub headline and say one or two things, and then you have the button, the CPA link. The button. So if I go back here to, you see that there's a button. It says apply for partner, right? So this is like the call to action button that's supposed to be below, and it should contain your link, right? Your CPA link, so that you can go over and complete the task. Right. So then once you're done with that, right, so the next thing is to set up your Facebook campaign, right, to be able to run your ad. Set up your Facebook campaign. So the first thing you want to do is to go to your Facebook ads manager. Okay, go to your Facebook ads manager. All right, so we're going to open a new tab right here, and then right here, I think we're done with this one, so let's exit this right here. So open a new tab and then type in ads manager dot facebook.com. So basically this is where we're going to come to, Now, I'm assuming you already have an account. So if you don't have an account, you can always create an account. So if you come here and you don't have an account, an existing account, you can come and create an account, right? So when you come here, they're going to ask you to create an account if you don't have an existing account, right? So they're going to ask you to create your account. As you can see, log in with another account. So basically, but this is how it should look like. Basically, once you've created your account and gone through the process, it's actually not a very hard process to go through if you don't have an account. So you want to come here to where it says create. It is super simple. Okay, come here to where it says create. So you come here and put in traffic, right? So you want to come here and put traffic right here. Come here. So you need traffic, as much traffic. So this one, you're just targeting maybe people from a particular country. So you really don't need any specific targeting, like people who make a certain amount or a certain gender or something like that. Largely, you just want enough traffic and all of that. So you come here, click continue. So traffic or conversion. Let me go back here. I think I should make it clear. Okay, there's no conversion here. Or awareness, traffic or awareness, right? So it says show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them, all of that. So it says here for traffic, it says here send people to a destination like your website, app, Instagram profile, all of that. So yeah, you need traffic for this one. Come to manual setup and all of that. So yeah, basically this is it. Once you've done this, it will officially create it for you. All right, so let's go over. So once you've created it, you select traffic, like I said, or conversion, all of that. So for your targeting, so you want to start broad. You want to make sure that you're as broad as possible. So you can see something like within 18 to 35 years old in terms of like the demographics. All right, so let me look for it right here. So if I come here to add sets, all right, so basically we want to look for where we can put in the demographics, right? So so I'm basically not see where to put in the age. So audience control, let me see. So there's location here, there's age range. I'm looking for age range. That's what I'm looking for. So basically, I don't know why I'm not seeing it here, but usually it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be. Yeah, let me check the new traffic ad. This section. So we're here. When I've moved here, I just want to see if it's here. Okay, so this is where we'll put in our link. Okay. So basically, I'm not actually seeing it here where we put in the age, but usually there's supposed to be a place where you put in age. Maybe because I'm just glancing through, I'm actually not being able to observe very well. But usually the age section is supposed to be around here. Usually, but let's move on to the next one. Come here, so we can select mobile phone only. Usually these settings are supposed to be around here. We can also select countries, right? So I go back here, let me push it. So I think countries, this location. So you select particular location. So I can remove this one right here. I can actually remove it or add another kind of location. Let's say the CPA offer is for people in the United States. So you want to make sure the ad is targeting people in the United States. Right, so you want to select that particular country. Very important. All right, so you can now remove this one. Okay, so select United States, because let's assuming we're assuming that the CPA offer is for people in the United States. So you need to know your CPA offer. Remember what I told you earlier. So also interest, you can check interest if you're interested in apps, freebies, online deals, giveaways, and all of that. So all these things are just things to help you target the right people that will actually engage with your your offer and all of that. So you can also set a budget. For beginners, it's advisable to set $5 to $10 a day. So if I come here, let me show you where budget is. I believe budget is somewhere around here. All right, so see budgets here. So you can set daily budgets, right? So you can set, this is actually my currency. You can change the currency to dollars and all of that. So it depends on your country. But then I think for my currency, dollars, $10 is supposed to be like 15,000. Yeah, so it's supposed to be something like this. So yeah, so this is basically how this is $10 at least in my currency. So $5 to $10 a day. That's the budget you want to set. $5 to $10 a day. So you can also set test 3 to 5 ad creatives, right? Don't go too big immediately. So if you don't know what ad creatives are, let me see. I don't know if we'll find it here or this other section. So yeah, so we're looking for where we can put in the ad creative and all of that. I know where it is. I've seen it before. Um, let's check this new traffic campaign. Again, I don't know why I'm not seeing it here, but usually there's a place where you can put in the ad creative. Maybe when you go through next, because eventually they're going to ask you to put in ad creative. Ad creative is just basically like the image you're using when you add this a video you want to show them so that you can engage, click on your link or something like that. So yeah, that's basically to set up the ads and all of that. So let me show you example of an ad, of a Facebook ad. Example of a Facebook ad. Example. So I want to use image, right? So these are examples of Facebook. Let me click one of them so you can see, so you have an idea. All right. So when we talk about ad creative, usually this is the creative, right? So this image you're seeing sometimes it can come in form of video, right? And then below, I don't know if you can see this one, but below it says here get offer, right? It says here get offer. That's where someone can click after seeing it. So they can click. So your ads, you talk about maybe $1,000 giveaway or something like that, and then you want to click. They will click on it, then go to your landing page that we talked about. Okay. So that's just what we call ad creative. Super simple. Okay. So once you're done, step 9 is to create the ad itself, which is what I'm talking about. So you can now create the ad. So we've gotten the headline. So we talked about the headline earlier. We talked about the headline, right? Then we've also talked about, we've talked about the ad creative, which is like the video, short video, or the image which I just showed you. Example, maybe a screen recording if it's a video, or maybe a demo, before and after picture or something like that, or get this free app or something like that. No, just it depends on what they are going to get at the end. So keep it native, keep it native looking. Okay, keep it native looking, not salesy. They're very important. You want to keep it original. That's what this means. You want to keep it original so it doesn't look too salesy and all of that. So yeah, step 10 is to track results. So once you've set up the ads and your ad is actually finally running, you want to be able to track results. So what are you looking for? You're looking for the CTR, which is click-through rate. CTR means click-through rate. CPC means cost per conversion or cost per click. So basically, what this means, click-through rate, is just how many people who see your ad and then how many people who clicked, right? So how many people who saw your ad versus the people that clicked. So if 1,000 persons saw your ad, for example, and then only about 10 persons clicked, so you're having a 1% conversion rate. So that's basically it. So usually it's just the ratio of how many people saw to how many people clicked. That's what this click-through rate mean. CPC is cost per conversion. All right, so cost per conversion. So it's how much it's costing you to actually get somebody to actually put in their email, or maybe to do the thing that the CPA offer says they should do. So how much does it cost you? So the way you calculate this one, you have to look through the data from your Facebook ad and look at how many persons have actually engaged, then how much it costs you, because by the time you run your ad, they're going to tell you. All right, so let's say you let's say spent a total of $200, for example. Okay, so let's say you spent a total of $200, and then out only about 20 persons engaged. All right, so only about 20 persons engaged actually did what the CPA offer said they should do. So which means that it's you what you do is that the amount of money you spent that it cost you in total you spent versus divided by the amount of people that engaged. All right, engaged meaning that the amount of person that actually maybe filled out their put in their email for the CPA offer or whatever the CPA offer asks them to do. So that's what I mean by engage. So we'll divide it, and then boom. So this is now how much it costs you per conversion and all of that. So this is how to calculate it. All right, so let's, if assuming, let's say they are paying you $10, right? So that means that it costs you $10, so it means you do not really make any profit. So you want to make sure that it's higher. So all right, very very important. So if CPA payouts, for example, is $3, cost per conversion must be less than 3. So like I said here, if you're using this example I gave, so your if it costs you $10 per conversion, right, per engagement, it means that your profit or the payouts that they are paying you from the CPA offer should be higher than that. So which means that this should always be less than your payouts, right? Very very important. Otherwise, kill the ad. Very very important. So all right, so yeah. So pro tip, there are things I want to tell you, which is that warm new ads account. All right, so you always want to warm new ads account. Don't use banned words. There are certain banned words that are not allowed, like free money, get rich, etc. So you want to make sure you can also go on your browser and type in banned words for Facebook ads, so you can get a list of them so that you avoid them in your Facebook ads. So you want to avoid it so your account will not get banned. Very very important. Cloak or bridge page for safety. Always use a bridge page or a landing page. You don't just send people from your ad directly to your CPA offer. Your account will get banned. So it's very important you know that. To test multiple creatives, right? I showed you what creative looks like earlier. So you want to test multiple creatives to see which one works. And yeah, scale only profitable ads. So if anyone that is profitable, all right. So anyone that is profitable, you just spend more money on that one so that you make more money. So that's just basically how it works. So yeah, let me go back here. So basically this is actually how to use Facebook ads for CPA. All right, so this is actually how to use Facebook ads for CPA. So if you got any value from this video, do well to like this video if you got any value, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We make videos like this to help you out, so just subscribe, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.